So what we're going to look at now is how to determine equations from graphs. Now, and those graphs are parabolas. Now, you use either one of these two forms, turning point form or factor form, depending on the information you've got. If you've got turning point and another point, use a turning point form. If you've got two x-intercepts, they're your factors. That's where your factors are. You use factor form. So let's have a look at this. So we've got this, and basically what we're doing, we're substituting values into the different equations, and then we solve for a using our other point. So firstly, we've got this graph here. So we've got a turning point at 2, and that should be -3. I made a mistake there. Just put that in. And and we've got a y-intercept there at 0 and 5. So we're going to use that information. I'm just going to substitute values straight into here. So here we've got y equals a, and instead of x, we're going to substitute 2. Oh, sorry. Yep. Now we know, I'll put in x first. We know that we've got x minus 2. That's where turning point is, all squared, plus, not plus at all, minus 3. So our turning point is 2 and -3. So from there, now we'll see how all this goes. We then, so that's what we've got, so now we want to solve for a. So we replace x with our x coordinate that we know here, and from there we solve for a value of a. So we know that. So we're saying that now we've got a. Instead of x, we're going to put 0. So 0 minus 2 all squared minus 3 equals 5. Because at x equals 0, y equals 5. And then from there we'll have a times by 4 minus 3 equals 5. And bring our 3 over to the other side. So we'll have 4a equals 5. And from there, a equals 2. So we've got to make sure that we write that in the correct form now. So y equals 2x minus 2 all squared minus 3. Okay, moving on to factor form. Same goes as the other one. We put in, we write this now as y equals, and we substitute our values. A, so we're solving for later on, x, that -1, so it's going to be plus 1. And then we're at 2, so it's going to be x minus 2. So from there, now we solve for a, and we use this point. We know that when x equals 3, y equals 4, so that's what we substitute. So we've got a, 3 plus 1 times 3 minus 2 equals 4. So we've got a times 4 times 1 equals 4. So 4a equals 4. That implies a equals 1. So I'm going to rewrite it again as y equals, a is 1, so we don't have to write anything, x plus 1, x minus 2. So, depending on the information we've got, if we've got a turning point, we use turning point form. If we've got x-intercepts, we use factor form. And then whatever value we've got there, we use it to solve for a, the coefficient of the whole thing there. So that's how we go about determining the equation from a graph.